There you go.
We're Chris and Sarah, a husband and wife traveling creative duo on a mission to experience as much in life as possible. And we got all of that for $10, so 2 sticks of donuts, a giant cinnamon roll, and 2 guava donuts. This channel is dedicated to documenting our adventures that will turn into memories that will last a lifetime. We're inviting you to join us as we try new things, meet new friends, and see the world from a new point of view, one adventure at a time. Let's go! I'm gonna go see a whale. I hope.
What are we
They
up
said
to?
whales are guaranteed. We're going whale watching. Apparently this is the peak time to come. I think they said like winter time, the whales come into this harbor between the 2 islands, this little strait, this channel area, because the water is really warm. So this is like the perfect place and perfect time to see whales.
It's estimated that there are about 25,000 humpback whales in the North Pacific, and about half of those pass through the Maui Basin every year. Winter is the peak time to see these water giants as they move into the Maui Basin looking for warmer waters to breed and have their babies. We're visiting on the very early start of whale season in December, but apparently our chances of seeing some giant fish friends is still pretty high. However, if you do visit Maui later in the season, your chances are even higher and you might even catch a glimpse of a baby whale.
It's fine. Watch your step here, take your time.
See a whale. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm so glad they came in the morning. It's nice and cool.
We do have life jackets on board, enough for everybody, so in the unlikely event of emergency, we would give those to you. They're all on top of this bimini here, so you're just gonna have to trust me that they're up there. We also have a locating beacon, so if we do get lost out to sea there in this hour-and-a-half trip, they'll know where to look for us. Any questions? Yeah,
Rookie mistake wearing a
yeah,
dress.
it's sometimes just hard to get around everybody.
I love you to the end of time. Everything will be alright.
See a whale here not too long ago. I saw the tail dive down, which means it could be down for quite a while, but I figure since it's the first one I saw, we'll give him a chance. But always keep your eyes peeled in all directions, especially with the sun coming that way.
Here's the thing, a lot of whale watching is just waiting. Sometimes the waiting pays off, but other times it doesn't. This was one of those times, and the whale never resurfaced.
Pretty cool splashing back there. Try to get over there. If it's too bumpy, then we just won't go over there. But I think we'll be okay. We'll go slow.
All right, here's an important note. If you get really seasick, this might not be the Hawaii adventure for you. After about 20 minutes of being on the water, we finally spotted our first whale.
Oh, there we go.
Good there.
Hey, good eye.
Perfect there.
Right there, right there.
Again, this whale showed itself once and then disappeared into the deep blue sea below.
There he is. See him? Right there. Right over to your left. Over to your left. Oh, he just went under. Right over here.
Oh! Hang on!
That was a big, it was a shark.
That's not a shark.
Hey, he's waving. Wave back.
Here's a fun fact about whales. Their black and white tails are like a thumbprint. Each one is different.
Wow. I gotta take a picture. Take a picture.
Now take it.
Yeah.
Watching whales on the water at sunrise was almost magical. Sure, we were surrounded by some loud strangers and we 100% felt like we were tourists, but it was so worth it to see these whales up close in their natural habitat.
Ooh, there you go.
Here's the part of the tour where they dropped a microphone down into the water so we can hear the whales talking. If you listen closely, you can hear more whales through the speaker than just the one above the water.
I'm living my best life. I wake up with the sunrise. It does not look a thing like I thought that it would, but I've been getting my steps in, and I sleep with my best friend. It's the best that it has been in a long time. I'm living my best life.
That was so much fun. All right, we just finished up our whale watching tour. My hair's a mess from the wind. So anyway, if you're a girl with a lot of hair, or a guy with a lot of hair, bring a ponytail holder because it gets windy out there and you need to see what you're doing. But we just wrapped it up with ultimate whale watching in Maui, and that one came highly recommended by the locals here, and it was awesome. So we saw several other boat tours out there doing whale watching while we were out there. And our boat had 15 or 17 people on, plus the 2 guides. So one person was driving, and then the other person was just constantly standing up, holding the bar, watching for whales. So the 2 of them were like keeping an eye out, and we had such a great time. But the other boats out in the harbor, it looked like they were holding, some of them were holding like 40, 50 people, and some were slightly larger, maybe at 30 people. But ours was a much better experience. So it was a very small, I don't know what kind of boat you'd call it, but it was, everybody had a great seat, and we took turns. So like if the whale was on one side, those people sat down on the bench and the other people stood up behind, and they switched, and that way everybody was getting a good view. So it was a lot of fun. It was totally worth it. When we go on vacation, we don't always buy experiences, but Maui is one of those few things that we've actually bought several experiences. So we've done surfing, we've done whale watching, we're gonna do paddleboarding and snorkeling, and this was definitely worth the price, I think. But get here early. I'm so glad we did the morning tour. It was hard to get up this morning. We had to leave where we're staying by 6 a.m. to get here in time, because you check in 20 minutes before you leave, so we had to be here by 6:40, and I'm so glad we did. The sunrise was beautiful out there, and it was much quieter.
One of my favorite parts on this entire whale watching trip is they put a microphone into the water and you could listen to the whales. But then Sarah just kind of ruined it, and she said, I think it may have been fake.
I didn't say I think it was. I was trying to tell at first, is this just something they do for the tourists? But I think it was real.
It was real.
I think it was real.
It was very real. And it was so cool to be able to see the whales flapping their fins or
Slapping the water.
yeah, slapping the water, and then you can hear him sing underneath, and
So cool.
yeah, it was
We learned a lot on it too. I mean, I'm the person who's always asking the questions on the boat. I know everybody's like, please shut up. We did the 7 a.m. tour. It was an hour and a half long. So it is 8:40 now. And I think breakfast is on the horizon for us. We haven't done breakfast here yet, have we?
No, we have not. So we're gonna do some breakfast. So if you like whales, if you like the ocean, if you want a different view of Maui, man, that was so cool.
Oh my word, it was beautiful. Come in the morning. The other option was a 2 o'clock tour for us today, and I'm so glad we came in the morning when the light was good.
Yeah.
But
All right.
can't recommend this enough. What was it, $50 a person for adults?
Yeah, we got the early bird rate, so I think it was 105 total.
That's
so
all the fees and everything.
yeah, so
We'll put all the information down below of who we use, but this is who the locals recommended, and I understand why.
yeah, it was great. All right,
right,
let's
let's
go. Because I'm on vacation, instead of getting normal coffee, I got a flat white.
I did not. I got an iced oat milk latte. It's good. I haven't had an oat milk latte lately. That's usually my go-to at Goodman's in the summer back home, but this is good. You never get flat whites.
Never. It's vacation.
Chris, yeah, when Chris doesn't get plain black coffee, you know he's like fully relaxed in vacation mode.
Be sure to follow along on Instagram and like and subscribe here. It really helps creators like us.